Look around. Do you feel it? That crushing weight pressing down every time you try to break free, to build something real, something that lasts? The system is not broken. It was never made for you to win. It's designed to trap, to contain, to fool you into thinking you have a choice, while snatching the very power from your hands. The old game, the old roads to success, their dead ends paved with bright promises that fade the moment you step on them. Every step forward feels like slogging through quicksand. Founders, investors, leaders, worn down, exhausted, looking for the spark, the loophole, the crack where something new can breathe. That desperate feeling isn't just frustration, it's the system screaming at you. You don't belong here. And it's right. This old system was never built for the exceptional. It's a machine made for crowds, for the average, for those who fit in and stay silent. If you felt the sting of being misaligned, misunderstood, or ignored, like your fire gets buried under layers of noise and red tape, that's no accident. But here's the thing. What if the only way out isn't to fight the system from inside, but to build something outside of it? To find a path no one else is willing to walk? Crowdfunding isn't just a tool. It's a rebellion packed inside an idea, a gateway to freedom hidden in plain sight. It's where the few, the rare, the restless come together and say, enough. Enough waiting for permission, enough begging for resources on terms that kill ambition. Crowdfunding flips the script. No longer do you need a nod from gatekeepers who don't see your vision. You don't need 100 meetings or 1,000,000 cold calls just to get a chance. You need to find the people who believe in you, not because of your resume, your connections, or your status, but because your idea breathes something fresh, raw, undeniable. But it's not just about raising money. That's the surface. The real power is in connection. Crowdfunding cracks open the door to a new kind of alliance, real, raw, unfiltered. The old system is made of layers and walls built to keep the exceptional out. It funnels brilliance into mold after mold, homogenizing, optimizing, killing the edge that makes you dangerous, powerful, original. Crowdfunding tears those walls down. It connects the rare few, founders with guts, investors who see beyond spreadsheets, visionaries who refuse to settle, in a way that's unstoppable. It's a fire starter because it's human, because it's direct, because it trusts the individual's spark to ignite a revolution. You might think, crowdfunding? That's small time, noisy, crowded with wannabes. But look closer. Real crowdfunding, the deep, strategic, mindful kind, is a masterclass in sovereignty. It demands every bit of your will, focus, and courage. It forces you to stand fully in your truth, to craft your story so clearly and boldly that it pulls others in like gravity. It's your weapon against the illusions of free but chained. It's where you learn to harness criticism and turn it into fuel instead of doubt. You don't just gather funds, you grow a network that deeply understands your vision, aligns with it, fights for it alongside you. No more compromises, no more waiting for doors to open. You become the architect of your own future. The old world, with its tired, worn-out ways, wants you to believe there's only one path. Follow the rules, play by the book, blend in, and survive. But that's a lie dressed up as a promise. Real progress, the kind that shakes foundations, comes from the edges, from those who reject comfort and consensus. Crowdfunding embodies this edge. It's the playground for the nonconformists, the rebels, those burned out by the system but not broken by it. It asks you to question everything, your networks, your assumptions about wealth, power, your role in the game. Then it dares you to rewrite the rules, to build something from the ground up with your own hands. Remember this: no one will hand you the future. No institution, no investor, no government. The world you want, the world you deserve, is something you create by reaching out, by daring to gather those few who burn as fiercely as you do. Crowdfunding is your tool to connect those fires into a blaze that the old system cannot extinguish. It's a new kind of infrastructure, organic and alive, built by sovereign individuals unafraid to disrupt, to innovate, to transcend limits. It bridges distances, borders, and differences with collaboration charged by shared urgency. Imagine a network not defined by sameness or by numbers, but by raw, intense collaboration between people hungry for change. This is no place for the comfortable or the complacent. It's for the ones who can feel that silent roar inside, the urge to break free, to create a reality where your worth is not decided by outdated institutions, but by impact and conviction. Crowdfunding is not an easy answer. It's a path that demands patience, relentless grit, and radical clarity. But it also offers a secret weapon: autonomy. When you raise money on your own terms, with your own story, from people who see your fire, you don't just fund a project, you ignite a movement. You become part of an autonomous network where the rare meet, where misaligned brilliance turns into synchronized power. If you've ever felt like you were living someone else's reality, trapped in a borrowed life that was never yours to begin with, crowdfunding is the call to reclaim your story. It's the mechanism the system forgot, a way for those who won't settle for mediocrity to connect, collaborate, and create at a level that rewrites futures. Founders, investors, visionaries, they are not so different when stripped of noise and titles. They are sparks waiting to catch, to illuminate the darkness, to forge new paths where none existed. There's a hunger inside you, the hunger to be more than a cog, to be more than a number in a ledger. Crowdfunding fuels that hunger, giving it a purpose, a way forward. The system's old promises, freedom, equality, comfort, were illusions designed to lull you into silence. Crowdfunding wakes you up, cuts through the deception, and gives you power in raw, unfiltered form. But it doesn't stop there. It asks you to bring your circle, other disruptors, other visionaries, because real change only grows when aligned sparks converge. It's about choosing your allies carefully, those few who burn with the same intensity, not the many who just occupy space. That's how real synergy happens. This is a movement, not a moment. No flash-in-the-pan gimmicks, no distractions, just deep, ruthless commitment to building freedom on your terms. The future isn't something that happens to you. It's something you force into existence by shedding everything that holds you back. Crowdfunding pushes you to embody true sovereignty, critical, selective, patient, and to never settle for less than the future you are meant to create. Every campaign, every connection, every backer is a piece of the puzzle, a signal of your power growing, multiplying, creating a network so strong, the old system has no choice but to fold around it. You're not alone, even if it feels that way. The rare do feel isolated, misaligned, unseen. Crowdfunding connects those scattered diamonds, those wildfires of brilliance, and builds structures where none existed. It is not about blending in or scaling noise. It's about amplifying essence, your essence, the essence of the few brave enough to refuse the status quo. It's a rallying cry to all those ready to rewrite reality, to unlock the doors the system slammed shut decades ago. So, if that unbearable tension inside, that voice saying you were made for more, won't let you rest, then your answer is right here. Crowdfunding is not just a tool in your toolbox. It is the ground under your feet, the platform under your voice, the fire that will carry you beyond limits. It is the only way out of the old system because it's the only way in the new one. A world built not on rules and control, but on raw, relentless, real connection between those who dare to become more. Harness it, trust it, build with it, connect fiercely, create boldly, and rewrite every assumption that tried to cage you. This is your moment, your rebel alliance, your unstoppable force. Crowdfunding is not the future. It is freedom in motion, and it's waiting for those who refuse to accept anything less. Now is the time, not to fit in, but to break out, to rise beyond the system that forgot you existed. Now is the time to become the spark that lights 1,000 fires, the link that builds a new world, the rare individual who reshapes what's possible. This isn't just money changing hands. This is liberation moving forward. This is a revolution that starts when the rare find each other, and together become unstoppable.